Hey, great Thursday evening. It is a amazing evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas, and let me say, uh, I didn't get a hurricane, and that's a good thing. It was kind of trippy because as I had posted, I was in Mexico City yesterday, and right before I left on Tuesday, we did get a little bit of sprinkles here and there, and there was that thought that we were going to go, probably get into a depression, not like the depression that a lot of people thought that I was in. I'm going to talk about that a little bit, but depression in regards to us getting a storm here in the area. And let me say, um, I kind of thought, oh crap, I'm going to Mexico City and there's going to be disaster happening in the city of Brownsville. Very, very fortunate, very proud that it didn't. It was kind of trippy because on Tuesday I went to get some water at Walmart, and people had bought off all the water. They bought off all the water. They bought off all the toilet paper, and I'm going like, guys, stop doing that crap. I mean, one of the things that I do, I make sure I have a plentiful of toilet paper always on hand, but not because I fear that it's going to run out or that supplies are going to be low, just because I like to have a lot of toilet paper around. So, guys, stop the panic mode. And very, very fortunate that a hurricane as of yet has not hit the city of Brownsville. Would not survive. Would not survive as a city. Um, uh, on the personal note, I want to thank everyone that's been sending messages, everyone that has been concerned, has been praying. I did share. I was going through a very, very personal, difficult time, um, and I did seek help. I went to some counseling, and I plan to continue doing a little bit of counseling because I think it's important. Good evening, Katie, Hermosa. Good evening, good evening. I think it's important. Love you, Katie. I think it's important that a lot of times individuals like myself come out and say, if you are in need, voice out, say something, uh, get help, and everything. And a lot of times, Trump's mugshot was dropped. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that. Actually, I literally have it on Twitter. Trump's mugshot. But sticking with the mental health things, guys, let me say, uh, reach out, reach out and touch, reach out and touch someone. Unless you're working for BISD, and you shouldn't be reaching out and touching anyone, which is something we'll talk about too. But if you are in need of help, guys, please reach out and have conversations with them. I received long texts from some very, very cool friends. Um, I want to thank Terry, Joe, especially. Thank y'all. Your words were very meaningful to me and important because I was struggling. I was struggling on a personal note, and I needed to find myself. I am not there yet completely. I'm not there yet completely. There's some things. Thank you, mi amor. There's some things that I still need to work on, but I'm stronger today than I was. I would say this past weekend. Stronger today than I was this past weekend. I hope that I can continue in strength. I hope that being able to share with individuals, professional individuals, in regards to what I'm struggling with inside is going to help. But it's not easy. But uh, one of the things that I always shared, and I will continue to share, I will always, always be as transparent as I need to be. But again, that transparency, guys, has to do with Erasmo Castro as the public figure. And I hate using that term, Erasmo Castro, the public figure, because I don't want people to say, oh, he thinks he's so high himself. Not at all, guys. Like me or not, like it or not, Erasmo Castro is a very, very public figure. I would dare say a big old chunk of people in Brownsville know who Erasmo Castro is. And I say that again, not arrogantly, because trust me, it does get to be a big burden. But there's certain things of my life that I will always be transparent. The public Erasmo will always be transparent. The private Erasmo, in regards to my private life, that I will not share with anyone. It's my I have a right to keep certain things of my life very private. And I say that because one of the things that I've always stated here publicly, and Sylvia has been on with me, or has been with us together for a long time, was that there's always this very thin line that you should never cross in politics and in all life. You should never go after relationships, family, or children. Never. Relationships, family, or children, whichever way relationships are. And I'll say this: when we were fighting Charlie Atkinson back in the day, and Sylvia was around back in those days, when we were fighting Charlie Atkinson, I received crap and a half about this and that and having to do with his family life and this. And I said, I will not touch it. I will not share. I will not go out there and talk bad about his relationship, children, and uh, and the married life. Never. And it's always kept me actually a little bit on the same side. When we were fighting Carlos Quintanilla with the Fly Frontera thing, again, never went after family. This is one of the things that I have against the Baltasar Salazar, Sylvia Atkinson, Prisi, and all these. And one of the things that I wish I could have a conversation with our district attorney. They came after my family, and they should never have done that. Should never have done that. I mean, if you're going to capture him after Erasmo Castro, that's fine. Do not come after my family. And I really, I was amazed. I was a little bit on the hurt side back in those days that the district attorney would try to go after my family. Should never have done that. There's that line that needs to be respected. So one of the things that happened the other day is Captain Bob, when we were doing a show with Roy de los Santos, uh, went out there and made a question in regards to Commissioner Dos Santos, relationship wise, and I immediately stopped it because he was trying to bait us into saying. And I said, Captain Bob, there's certain things in individuals' life that they have a right to share if they care to share. Should never be questioned on it. And let me say, I have uh, uh, I know Commissioner Los Santos. I know uh, his uh, his significant other, and I love his significant other. But I'm not going to delve into all this type of other stuff because even when and again, Commissioner Los Santos was running, there was a lot of this people that are running against him have to use this and that, and I warned against that. Do not go family relationships as their children. Please don't go that route. It is a horrible route to take. And I say that because there's in individuals' public life, go after their beliefs, go after their what they've stated, their record, or what they've done. Just don't go after relationships, family, or children. Don't ever. And my issue was with a relationship. And again, and let me just say this: during my time, a lot of individuals say like, well, Erasmo, his actually my hater pages, they tried to use my sister and say, oh, well, Erasmo doesn't have a great relationship with his sister. You're going into a realm that no one should ever go to. You should never go after family, never go after relationships, and never go after children, ever. No one ever should. And anyone that does are pieces of crap. You should never do that. Never attack an individual on those things because those are the things that actually hurt the soul. They hurt the soul and the heart of the individual. And look, guys, you can go for the jugular. And I've always said that if you're in politics with me, I'm going for the jugular. And I've stated this with the individuals that I'm running against. If you're going to fight Erasmo Castro in the political circle, in the political ring, you better know that Erasmo Castro is going to go for the jugular. That's just how I'm. That's just how I'm made. That's just how I'm cooked. But I will never go after the heart, ever, ever. And that's relationship, family, and children. Never go after the heart because that is what really, really hurts the most. And my little fight with myself these past couple of weeks, no, this past week, my fights against myself were, and these past 7 days were with a relationship. And um, and again, the day that I want to make my relationships public, I will do that. I'm going to maintain them as private as I can. And again, that's where I was struggling with. I am at a better place today, and part of it because thank you for the counselors that I was able to speak with, and my very very close knit of friends that I had conversations with. Let's leave it at that. I'm still the same at Asmo Castro, a little bit hurt in this past week, a little bit bent in this past week, but have not folded and will not fold. And I will continue to fight. I will continue to be out here for my community as much as I humanly can, with the limitations of my different trips, my different excursions, and my private vacation time. I will be on vacation this week. I will be on vacation this coming week. I will be going to Los Cabos San Lucas. It will be 3 days, guys, and I will still be posting as much as I can. I'll still be out here for the community as much as I can, but I will be taking a break from doing shows probably for the next 3 days. Because during those 3 days, we are scheduled to be going on some excursions while we're in Cabo San Lucas. I will be in Cabo San Lucas. And no, I'm not following my sister to Cabo San Lucas. I think she will be coming back when I'm going to Los Cabos. But we'll see. Everything will be okay. Um, just I thought it all fit in. But thank you all so much. A lot of individuals said prayers, beautiful messages. I appreciate that, and I thank you all. I really, really needed it, and I I'm okay. I am okay. I am in a better place. I will continue to do some counseling here or there, and continue to talk to close friends about my situation. But was struggling, but I'm back. To the point that I want to be back, and let me say tonight was an amazing night. We did have a church service today, and after church service, I did decide because I saw a flyer on social media. No, not that one. She still owes me a damn trip to Cancun. Gabriela, she hasn't paid me. Um, I was going through social media and I saw that Gazpachos had chiles en nogada. And let me tell you, I love chiles en nogada. I actually had chiles en nogada while I was in Mexico City yesterday. Let me tell you guys, and I went to a very niche little restaurant called Azulísimo in downtown Mexico City, close to El Zócalo. Let me tell you, the Gazpachos chile en nogada here locally, guys, here in Brownsville, was much better than the fancy uh, $25 chile relleno that chile en nogada that I had in Mexico City. Amazing. They add a lot of extra nuts in the mix, and let me tell you, it was delicious. The rice that it comes with was perfect, perfect. So whoever's out there cooking for gazpachos, they're doing a hell of a job. So guys, in the month of September, gazpacho, and they're not paying for this. It's just what I just came from. Uh, Gazpachos will be having Mexican cuisine because of El Grito. So if you have the opportunity, please, please go buy gazpachos and order their food. We need to support each other. We need to support local business. Um, Let me say, I um I went to a restaurant today. I ran into an individual and said, "That's what. Can I speak with you?" And I said, "Oh, sure." And they said, "That's what I want to thank you." They said, "You put up a post in regards to someone had put up a post against this new restaurant. It's a chicken restaurant on Alton Glory, and you out there went and made the comment and said, "Look, guys, we gotta stop nitpicking on these smaller businesses that are just trying to make it. We've got to support our local business. It's just as simple as that. Got to. It's not an option. We've got to support each other, folks. Have to." So they said, "Oh, please stop by and you got a meal on us." And I'm going like, "I like that." And so I'm going to go tomorrow, hopefully, or on Saturday, and try the food, and I'll take a picture. Again, we've got to support a local business, guys. And Gazpacho is one of our local business, one of our locals. Please, 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 let's continue to support these restaurants. They need all the help they can get. Please, Gazpacho's and this chicken place, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'm going to go try and find it tomorrow. It's on Alton Glory where that Subway's at. I don't even know where that is at, but I'm going to go find it. I'm going to go try it. I'm going to go eat, and I'm going to do my best to avoid getting a free meal. Try. Uh, Went downtown today. Well, my office is downtown, and well, I actually got to read the articles in which they're going to start fixing up El Jardín Hotel. It's a mistake. It's a huge mistake, and it's really very, very unfortunate because every single time these individuals come together, every single time these individuals come together to pretend like they're doing something for the community, we all tend to get screwed. We all tend to get screwed. So, oh my God, Taylor Swift is in Mexico City because I'm here. Came back. I came back this morning. It's a mistake, and it's unfortunate that we are muddling through the whole thing. Also, there was an article out there. I don't know who put it up in regards to getting the Majestic back. But what really chapped my hide, guys, we just hired a new deputy city manager for the city of Brownsville. And again, supposedly the individual is very, very qualified, great, great record. But I don't care. There should be a part of the requisite for individuals that are wanting to serve the city of Brownsville for them to have a certain knowledge of what the city of Brownsville is really like. These individuals that come from other parts of the state or other parts of the country, they have no ink. It doesn't matter how much experience they have in city management jobs. Doesn't matter. When you don't know the culture, you're already at a 50% disadvantage. And that's what I find these individuals, this Allen guy is at. Don't know the guy, don't trust any of them. It's really important. Sam, I miss you, Sam. Hate you. Roman couldn't make it tonight. Roman is doing volleyball. I don't know, some sport. It's crazy. He's not well. So we're going to see if he's going to be available tomorrow morning in the morning, and we'll have a quick show. But more than anything, I want to come on and say I'm back in Brownsville. I'll be here tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow, Friday, and I will be out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But thank you all again for being patient with me. Thank you all so much for coming together and for the messages and everything that was sent. Guys, you got to keep on uniting. You got to keep on working together. You got to keep on fighting the machine. Love y'all. I'm going to go watch me some TV that I missed yesterday and have me a sit down with my girls. Guys, have a great, great day. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.